Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did y'all wake up this morning and realize it was Friday?
Yes, honey, it's Friday and I feel good.
It's Friday.
It's the weekend, baby. It's the weekend. Just everybody I hope everybody's planning them a good weekend. That means if that means just sitting at home and doing you a great staycation, that's a good weekend. You don't always have to have somewhere to go, somewhere to do to consider it a good weekend. Some good weekends, because you asked your girl Angela, her best weekend is sitting in the house and not being bothered with people, but in her house. It's a great weekend for her. But y'all know what? Y'all, your girl birthday coming up. And y'all know I'm gonna make some noise next week. So I'm warning you that my birthday is coming up. So that means y'all have to do the countdown with me. Yes, my birthday is not this Sunday, but next Sunday, January 26th. Yes, I'm taking a moment to announce that my birthday is January 26th. Go ahead and mark it in your calendars. Go ahead and save the dates. My Cash App, no.
Look. You said that.
Yeah, Angela is muting me. I tell y'all, they mistreat me. They mistreat me.
And I love it again because I love to see it again. Baby, your birthday is coming up on January the 26th.
And Doris is a day before mine.
And yay!
So we'll both act up all week next week.
Yes,
okay?
honey, all week. Look, take all the week
Good
and the rest
morning,
of the month.
Patricia. Good morning. Look,
I
couldn't even get the name out. Paula.
Hers is the 27th. 25, 26, and 27. Listen, come on through.
He's rolling. See, God had to do it right the first month, okay? He had to go ahead and get it right. That's why he had to roll us on out now so that he can get us right. Good morning, Reverend Pat. Good morning, Angelina. Good morning. Y'all, just breathe for a minute.
I know,
I'm planning a sleep in this weekend.
Mama wore her out this weekend. What you think, honey? Get you some good rest this weekend. Paula said, baby. Now you know Paula turns up hard, baby. So
where's Paula at? What state are you in, Paula?
Tennessee.
She in Memphis.
Oh, you in Memphis, girl?
Yes, honey. Listen, sound like a road trip.
I wish I would have known. I would have got you to go to conversations with me that's coming up tomorrow. I wanted to go. And Alicia didn't want me to go to Memphis by myself because she thinks she's my mama. So I'm kicking it in Nashville this weekend. I have a whole weekend planned. Paula, we do have to get together because we're both here in Tennessee, so we got to do better. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Shannon.
Oh, let me hit it. Girls, honey, Memphis 10, baby. Listen. I always got to show out. I love it.
Yes, but I love when you celebrate you. When you celebrate you, and you don't need nobody else. You have your own pom-poms. And if nobody else believes in you, it's okay.
It's okay.
Because guess who do?
And
Yes.
don't play.
You know, when you
And
was a
don't
little
play.
kid,
Unapologetic about it, baby. Listen, you gonna get all of this, and if you don't like it, guess what you can do?
I don't apologize. No. Yes. Y'all
Juice,
love doing some.
baby.
Y'all will juice some people out. I think this has became my favorite thing.
Oh, the block, you know. Oh,
There's
yeah,
our
look.
two symbols.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, two
Get it, get it.
symbols. Because we're not gonna let nobody block us. What you drinking
Mm-mm.
on today, Regina?
This
It
is
looks
the
like some beets.
Is that the
beetroot
beet juice?
lemonade, baby. Beetroot lemonade. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, listen, maybe once I can swing through there and get it, girl. Try it on out. You know, Regina be in the kitchen, honey, slicing and dicing and chopping and popping. And when she get through, it's something that is good, it's healthy for you. It gets your blood flowing, your circulation
Yes,
moving.
honey.
Hey, y'all better tap into Regina because she get you from the rooter to the tutor, baby, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. She has something that is going to help improve your health
Yes.
in
And
some
it's
shape,
so
form, or
basic.
fashion.
It's so basic. Let me tell you, it's so basic. It really is. It's
You know,
real
But
basic.
Sparkle
yeah,
ain't
when
doing but
she
three.
say
Look,
so
Sparkle ain't
basic,
doing but three things now. Come on.
when she say so basic is,
That could be
and our
misleading.
basic and her basic
It's
is
two
on a
different things.
different
What you say?
program.
What
Yeah.
you see and what you get.
Right. Right. I know.
So, are you a dream come true? I'm just gonna sit there for a minute. Are you a dream come true?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that you're a dream come true?
Yes.
I'm just gonna see what I people. Paula, do you believe you're a dream come true? Cynthia, do you believe you're a dream come true? Kathy, Shannon, Farika, do y'all believe that y'all a dream come true?
Miss Doris said, yes,
Doris
I
said,
am. Rena said,
yes,
everybody
I
say who they,
am.
yes, they are.
Yes, I am. A dream come true. Shannon said, yes, I do. I do. She said, I do to that vow. I do. And I do.
Kathy said,
We was gonna get there,
congratulations to
Kathy.
Reverend
Hold
Pat.
on, Kathy. We was gonna get there. We gonna get there. Hold
Kathy, now
on,
you gonna start the
hold on.
top of the show off with that. Congratulations, Reverend Pat, shouting out for the graduation. Kathy said, now we're not
Yes.
waiting to the end for that.
Cause
We're
she
gonna get
said
there.
she ain't
No.
letting us wait. So
No. Miss Phyllis said, yes, she does believe that. Miss Patricia said, I do.
wait.
And
Go back to Reverend Pat.
Reverend Pat said,
Reverend
yes, I
Pat.
am. Ask Pastor Mark. You better toot that horn, baby. You better
She
toot
said, yes, I am. Go
BB.
ask him. And he
Hey,
will
and she got
confirm that
validation,
I'm a
but she got
dream come true.
receipts. She said, I got receipts, baby. Cynthia said, never thought about it in that way. I will be from now on.
Yeah.
And Apostle, I can be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare.
Whichever one. But you know, when you was a kid and you would have, when you go to bed, your mom would always tell you have sweet dreams. That
Mm-hmm.
means to dream big. It means to elevate who you are. And then when it get interrupted and you have a nightmare, it wakes you up. The nightmare will wake you up and you will run to your parents. And I just had a nightmare. I just had a nightmare. And that nightmare is interrupting your vision of your sweet sleep, your dreams. It came in and disrupt how your life is supposed to line up. Your life is like, if I am a believer and I believe in Jesus Christ with all my heart, and I am a saved individual, which means I gave myself, I surrendered over to God, and I live for God and only for God. When you pray, your prayers are answered.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't a dream be answered? Why wouldn't a dream be a dream come true? You are who God has called you to be, and you're becoming every day. And since you are becoming every day, you becoming more like what God has called you to be. And as a little girl, from day one, your mom and everybody prayed, I just want my child to be prosperous. I want her to do great things. And then you started adapting that same kind of prayer, and that dream is coming true. because my prayers are getting answered. I am becoming everything that God has called me to be. When visions, God gives me visions through dreams, and those visions start manifesting. That means that's another dream come true. So it's another bold move that you tell God, I believe you. I trust you, and I know that every vision that's in my head, you can call it a dream, you can call it a vision, you can call it prayer, but I know without a doubt, everything that I believe God for is coming to pass. So I don't have to say, oh, I wonder if my dreams come true. Yes, when I meditate and I get that vision in it's just like another dream. That vision starts seeking in and it start coming together. That dream started coming together. You are coming together. Everything about you is being molded and grown and molded into everything that God has called you to be. See, we have scooted over dreams. So Martin, I was going to say Martin Lawrence. Martin Luther King had a dream. He believed in his dream. He believed in his vision. He believed what he was manifesting out of his mouth was everything I believe for is coming true. He had a nightmare, and then even when they came against him, it was like they was interrupting his dream. But he did not let that stop because he had a vision that my dream will come true. And we're walking into somebody else's dream. That was Martin Luther. I mean, he had that MLK. We know exactly what that stands for. We don't have to be like, who is that? What's going on? Because we're living in a dream that he had. So not only are we the dream come true, our legacy will live forever, and it will help us, and the people will start living through our dream. Your kids are living in it right now. Our kids do. If you have grown children, some of them are living in it completely. Some of them are having to disrupt. But it does not stop you from dreaming. It does not stop you from believing. You still manifesting that my child is going to walk in the alignment of God, will live a prosperous life, will live in the will of God. You're still dreaming and believing. So you are a dream come true. If you have not, I'm telling you, you got to get it the same way you can say, I am a child of God. You need to be, my dreams will come true. I am.
I love
My
that
dream come
policy.
true.
Policy that I always talk
am.
about.
Bottom line, I am who I say I am.
Yes, absolutely. Paula said, I always talk about what I believe at work and what I see will happen. They call me PLK. I know what God can do.
Right.
You know, and it's so powerful that you say we're walking in somebody's dream. You know, you think of your parents and
That's
you look
true.
at your children and you know that if they are living a life that sometimes it's beyond your wildest dreams. You know, they say, I am my ancestors' wildest dreams because they never thought
Yes.
that you would be in positions. Remember, women at one point in time couldn't do anything. But now you're running companies. Now you're running your own business. Now you're
Yes.
out here doing things that your ancestors never thought would be possible. And when Martin Luther King said, I have a dream, that's something, and it wasn't that long ago when that
No.
came out. And Paula
And his
said,
birthday is in
people don't
January too.
always see it. They don't always see your dream. But the fact of the matter is, God has given you something in your spirit that needs to be put into this world. And when you put it into it, then you are walking it out. But it takes time. You got to start with a thought. Your dream starts with a thought. And you know, a lot of times when people talk about dreaming, when you go to sleep, sweet dreams and all of that. But I ran across a lady a few years ago who says, I dream with my eyes wide open.
Wide open. I'm with her.
Wide open.
I don't have to go to sleep to dream. Paula
I
is so
don't.
right.
You will not, people will not always see your vision. They won't.
No.
But that should not hinder you.
No.
The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Don't let somebody kill your dream, steal your dream, or destroy your dream
When it's your dream. This
because
is
it's your
mine.
dream.
This
And
is
you
my
can
dream.
It's
you
my dream.
cannot have my
Right.
dream because what God has put inside of me, I have to
You better
walk it
say
out.
it.
I have to, when I plant my dream, I have to nurture my dream. I have to
Mm-hmm.
water my
You
dream to
are the
make sure
dream,
my dreams,
baby. You
you are
are
the
the
dream.
dream.
Come
You
on.
are the dream.
Reverend Pastor said, without a vision, the people perish. We
Perish.
must cultivate the power of vision in the lives of the next generation. This will allow them to envision a life beyond where they
Where
are
they are.
now.
Amen.
Period. Good morning, Sharice. Period. You want to be able to plant the seeds so that they can grow and give people the confidence, empower them to know that
Yeah.
you are unique. You don't have to sit down because you think on a different level, because you dream higher and bigger than other people do. Just because somebody else's dream is small doesn't mean you have to play small with them. Your dream
No.
should scare
Right.
you. Your dream should take
Yes.
you to a higher level. Your dream should make you think like, Lord, you know I ain't got the money or the resources for this. And God said, I didn't tell you that. I just told you to dream the
Dream.
dream and take a step.
Yeah.
You ain't
Always
got to see
know.
Yes.
the
In
full,
your
you don't have to
life.
see the
Take a
full
step in your life.
staircase. Just take a step.
Yes. His will, his bill. You need to know if it's his will, that's not your bill. That's his bill. That means he said, I didn't ask you about the bill. I asked you to walk in my will. And I cover, he said, I can cover anything that I possess. Anything
Woo!
that I put in you, I can cover it. I can
Yes, you
write
can.
the check. God
Come
said, I will write the
on.
check because it's my will. And when it's his will, it's his bill.
That's it.
Dream the dream and take a step. Have you ever been with people you say, hey, let's go out and eat or let's go hang out let's go to this concert or do that? It's like, girl, I ain't got the money. I didn't ask you that because I probably was intending to pay for us to go. I just said, come on and let's go. But
That's
sometimes people take themselves out of things because you think I can't afford it or
right.
They
I can't
self
see
over.
myself doing that. You take yourself out of blessings and opportunities because you already thinking negative about what you can't do. But if God said, I gave you the vision, just walk it out.
Just and when you're doing that, we're quick to talk about people rejecting me. She rejects me. No, when somebody tell you to come on and you like, oh girl, I don't got the money for that. I can't be doing that. Or God gives you a vision, you have rejected yourself. You
Mhm.
rejected you.
Absolutely. Reverend Pat said, if your dreams are not so big that they scare you, dream again. Our dreams should be as big as the God we serve. There is nothing God can't do.
Nothing.
It's nothing. When you think of somebody, if God says, let there be light, what's bigger than light?
What?
What are you gonna say that's bigger than light? You got to know that if God has put this universe together with the birds and
Yeah.
the trees and the animals and
And
the fish and
name
the
them
sea
all.
and named them and created man, you don't think he can handle your dream? Come on, y'all.
Or your bill. Like, come on. But that was Angela and Regina just this week. I put in a message, y'all. I am working on two projects
Oh,
that
yes.
this project is scared. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, God, really? Like,
Yes, really.
this is not your little sparkle that gets to sparkle around the world and jump and shout. And he like, because it's more of you. It's more of you. So, when I say this one, whoo, whoo, woo, 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 because this is totally out of my comfort zone. I wouldn't have
Yes.
signed up to do it. That's how I know it's nobody but God, because I wouldn't have raised my hand up. But I'm thankful. Let me go and rewind that back. But I'm thankful that God chose me to do it. And I think that was Angela's response when I was like, yeah, this one is big. I think Angela's response was, he chose you to do it. Like, so you got to be grateful for being selected and handpicked to be the dream. You got to be to walk the vision, because anybody could have been picked, but he picked you.
He picked you. Miss Patricia said, we are limitless people. and there is nothing we can't achieve if God says so. That's what you got to understand. If God gave it to you, nothing, no devil in hell can come against that. When we started out the week talking about Job, Spark said, but God. Look at that. But God. We started out talking about Job and we said that you can't touch this. You can't touch me unless God gives you permission to do so. Now we're saying that there's nothing you can achieve if God says so. If he says it's a go, it's a go. If he says it's a no, it's a no.
So
This
no. He
either
don't do
way,
that
he's
maybe.
sovereign. Either way, he's sovereign over all of it. We got to have the belief system that if God be for me, who can be against me? And then
Oh,
walk in that boldness. That's what it means to be bold about going. Come on, Regina, what was you going to say?
No, I was agreeing with you. I was just, agreeing with what you're saying.
You got to step
Right.
into that confidence level
Yeah.
that whatever God says, I can do. What I'm second guessing myself for if God said go? Why would I stop and pump and try to figure it out if God says do it?
That's the truth. It's the truth, though.
and
Why?
that's no different than visions.
No,
No, that's no different than a
it
vision.
is a
If
vision.
God gave you that dream, he gave you that vision. He said, manifestate this. That means who can be against me? And I'm sure not going to be against myself.
Period. You're following the baby.
Because
You're
you're
following
fighting for
the
your life every day to be great.
yes,
You are the
absolutely.
dream. You are the dream to be great. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? You're that one person that's going to be an activist for something. That's what it's
And
about, and then you
that's
stand
what's
on it.
about.
And you stand on it, Regina. I love that
You,
you said that
Period.
yeah,
word.
you stand on it. You
And you
stand with what you
Hmm.
stand on
believe. If
it.
you're gonna be who you are, stand on what you believe. And you know what? Hey, then you start outstanding because a lot of people can't go with the endurance of it.
They cannot.
You know what I'm
They
saying? It's
cannot.
that endurance. Don't get up. Get too hype.
You're supposed
And
to make people shaky.
right,
Because you know what? Sometimes you will be out there by yourself. And look, Sparkle said you guys sometimes people can be shaky. You know, I sent them a video last night about from Chris Speaks. You know, she was
Yes,
saying that your neck is not equipped to handle my crown.
it's
You
not.
don't know. Your neck will start getting shaky because you don't know what people have to do. Because I'm telling y'all,
right,
sometimes a dream can take you to places where Martin Luther King had to be in jail several times. They threatened his life several times. Sometimes that dream to get it executed is not going to be easy. That
It's not.
crown that we wear, that we talk about, it gets heavy. And people want to try and, jump into your dream and think that
And,
they can carry it out better than you. But if it's not your assignment, you got to be careful how you jump into things that's not your assignment.
right.
and you have to. It's just like a heel. If heels are not made for you, and then you try to walk in them heels anyways, you're gonna be shaky. Like
Baby,
even the heels
ankles
start
wobbling,
shaking.
and you look at everybody looking at you like, girl, what is she doing? Take them shoes off because you can't
You
walk in
That
the
just
would be
sit
street.
there like
me.
off balance.
That
You're
would
off
be me.
balance
I would be
because you
off
have put
balance
your
in a
foot
heel.
in a shoe that is not made for you, that's not
Period.
proper for you. So now you're off balance.
Exactly. I'm gonna go back to Paula's comment. When God created, He created everything opposite, good and evil, day and night, and He said it was good. When you look at your body, you have opposites. Let that marinate. G said, "Good morning, G," and stop listening to other people setting in doubt. Stop listening to naysayers. Small minds, small dream. You can do all things. That's why my sister Angela and I dream on a whole different level. I love it. I love it. Paula said Regina knows about endurance, baby. She knows how to test your endurance. G said, right, your neck ain't strong enough for my crown. You gotta know
You're
that when
not.
you start running around here, hopping on other people's bandwagon, you might not be able to stay there. It's just like the eagle. Like the eagle, when the eagle flies, and something try to grab a hold to the eagle keeps elevating so high that baby, the air gets
He
so
just
thin that
keep
they
on
be like,
going like this.
I can't even breathe in the air that the eagle is on.
Yes.
Understand that when it gets to a point, you got to realize your neck is not strong for every crown that you try to put on if it's not the crown God gave you. Reverend Pat says, stop putting restraints on our sovereign God who created you to do great things. Accomplishing great things requires
Dreaming
great,
great dreams.
dreaming great dreams.
And if you're going to dream
That's it.
great dreams, you got to believe in those
Right.
dreams. You have to believe in it. Stop getting validations for everybody else. Let me validate, is this dream real? Why do I need your validation?
Exactly.
I mean, we all need people that can, that we throw things off. But if
Mhm.
Regina tells me it's not a good idea, that should not stop me. That's her opinion. That's how she see it.
Right.
That's not gonna stop. I'm not gonna do it now because Regina said it wasn't a good idea. The
Yeah,
devil
you
is a
know what?
lie.
I may not use it now. It may be coming at a later stage in my life, but right
Mhm.
now I'm doing it this way.
Mm-hmm.
And
It could be
bottom line, this is the thing. When the Bible says seek wise counsel, sometimes you go and you talk to people, number one, who know where you're trying to go. Sometimes when we ask
That
people
see
about
you
stuff,
winning.
you're asking people who ain't never did anything. So how can they tell you about your dream when they've never
Mhm.
went? That's like asking somebody, well, how do I get across country, or how do I get to, another country or whatever, if they've never been outside of their city?
But
Right.
they have a lot of them people have those people have a lot to say.
Miss Patricia said you carry a little cross, but you want a big crown. Woo!
Mm.
This is the thing. Sometimes when you get in wise counsel, they can give you some things to think about that's going to expand, because God sends the
That
wise
helps.
counsel to help you expand to where you're going to go. Jesus said, even ever counseling wise, and just because they old don't mean they have wisdom. They just old.
No,
Some people,
don't
that
shoot
is true.
them older people, boy.
And don't underestimate some young people can tell you
Oh
something.
yes.
Some
Because let
young
me tell you
people,
who straightens me out all the time.
baby, you gotta be open to who God sends you. It's just like the little man on the boat that want to get rescued, and people coming, you thinking, oh well, y'all don't look like y'all can help me, so I'm good. But you're still trying to get rescued, but you keep on passing by people. Kathy said in seminary school, I was shocked that I made it on the dean's list. Because of that blessing, my next goal is to make it on the president's list. I have a big God, so I'm soaring high. Keep on soaring, Kathy.
Yes.
G said talking loud and saying nothing.
Yes.
That's what you that's what you need to avoid.
I
People who
like
talking
that.
loud
I like
and
that.
saying nothing.
Talking loud and
Ring the bell
saying
for it.
nothing.
And said nothing. And
Oh,
guess what? I'm not catching. I'm not gonna catch it. Even though you talking real loud, I'm not gonna put that in my ear gate. It's gonna zoom right on past.
out of here.
Listen, Grandpa
Out of here.
said, God does not require input from the peanut gallery to
Peanut gallery.
accomplish what he's already destined to do through you. He does not hold board meetings regarding his assignment for you. Trust his plan and follow his lead. Then Farika came back and said, truth, but thanking God that he will send us to those who will help. I like to boast about our Father. I have been praying since writing the vision for this year, and all morning been on vision, thanking God for the divine connections, the hearing of my prayers and giving confirmation. Thank him for all of you, but also your obedience. God is dope. You
He's
hear
so
me?
dope.
God will
That's so.
put you
I'm
in
telling you.
places to get a word, and you thinking like somebody's scrolling now and stopped on and said, "Oh, wait a minute, let me catch this," because you needed to hear about dreaming big dreams,
Big.
stepping into your greatness, not letting chicken noodles keep you in the hen pen, but you flying up with eagles. You got to dream big because God didn't give you something
Right.
small. God is not a small God, so why would He give you a small vision? Let that marinate in your spirit. What you're supposed to do is shine so bright that people need to put shades on so they can understand what your vision is about. Because it's just
Exactly.
that bright. The light is
Right.
just that much. Don't
And,
don't shrink from the light. Step into
mm-mm.
the light. Look, step into the light, Carrie.
Yeah.
Don't be
Step
scared
on
of
it now. And
it.
let
Step
let me
into it.
see him show up and show out. Let me see. Because we are a walking testimony. We
Yeah.
are we are the light. Jesus said we was gonna do greater works.
Yeah.
It's probably said, when your mind is moving, sometimes you need to sit still and settle your thoughts so you can clearly hear the voice of God. Tammy said, and a lot of degrees doesn't always constitute wisdom. You can still be crazy as a bed bug with,
Yes.
honey, multiple degrees, girl. Listen,
Don't let all them degrees make you think that they on a different level because
Right.
they ain't went to school because they showed up. They showed up for a class. Like people get, you get points for participation,
Yes. But do you know that
attendance.
there's some people who
Right.
never had
Right.
higher education that have created the things that we enjoy now? They never even made it out of high school. They never even went to
That's
college.
true.
They have put things in this world that we use on a regular basis. So don't
Yes,
mistake all this education or think that because you didn't get a degree that you can't do certain things. Stop doing that
That
because
is
God
such a
qualifies
lie.
who he
Okay.
calls. God
exactly.
qualifies who he calls at the end of the day. Know that if he gave it to you, he can see it through
Always.
all the way. Not
Yes,
halfway. He ain't gonna stop you. What is that? You come to we came too far for him to
to
leave
stop.
us. He's gonna leave
If
you in the
I
midst
could
of things.
believe I can have it, I'm going to have it.
Yes.
And if it's not will, then you know what? Then it wasn't meant. But I'm going. Let me tell you what. It's not going to stop me from moving.
Reverend Pastor,
That's
so
good,
many of us
Reverend
are
Pat.
looking for applause from God rather than pleasing God. Don't let that be true of you.
Don't let
Boom.
it be. Pleasing God. How can I keep a smile on your face, God? And I'm telling you, when you said about the education, my grandmother didn't even get to high school, and she has owned multiple businesses. She is
Hey,
85 years old. Just built her own paid for in full dream home,
she's
paid
an
in
entrepreneur,
full.
baby.
She owes nobody nothing. She got to send tax money and tax money only. But
Not a
her
dime
title
nor a
says
dollar,
her name.
baby. Come on, grandmama. Grandmama said, I'm not leaving up out of here until God gives me what he said. Period. I'm
She
living my
held on
dream.
to
I'm
that.
stepping into my dream home. I'm having what God said I can
Right.
have. A sparkle stand up again. What did it say? But God.
But
Trust
God.
him.
But
Believe God.
God,
Trust God. Get intimate with God so he can tell you what you need to do to get where he told you you're supposed to be. Some of us are sitting around in spaces you weren't even supposed to be in because
mm-mm,
you didn't listen to God, you listened to man. But
mm.
you don't have to stay stuck. You can still go to that next level. You can still make it happen. You can still be your dream come true. What you say, Sparkle? I am my dream come true.
I am my dream come true. And I don't care who don't believe it. I don't care who don't want to stand up and applaud me. That's okay, because I clap loud enough for myself. It's okay. But I'm gonna let God, in the ones that you like, okay, if God told me this, then all I have to do is believe him. I just believe him and I'm gonna trust him. And let's go, God. Every time you get ready to go, you need to be telling God, let's go, let's do this together. Because you're not, I know your status might say you're single, but you're not single. You're not walking in this building by yourself.
Come on. God is, honey,
Nope.
already went before you, behind you, on the sides of you, baby, everywhere you go. Paula said, where are your dreams taking you this year? This is a reflective time. When you get up off of here, spend some time this weekend while you're doing whatever you're doing, trying to think about where are your dreams taking you this year. And when you're empowered to dream big, it starts with taking a step. Don't keep
Start.
on thinking. You got to start doing. Faith without works is dead. Miss Phyllis said, yes and amen. I believe God. Reverend Pastor Caleb was 80 years old when he demanded that Joshua give him everything God promised him.
She said that key word. We just jumped over that word. Demanded.
Demanded.
Demanded. I demand my dreams to line. I
Look,
demand. You got demand is when you say the word demand, they don't come back and say, "Oh, are you sure?" No, they know you sure when you use the right you do the right posture.
when you bold and you postured up correctly, and you know that I'm not leaving up out of here until I get what he said I'm supposed to have. Period. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you don't think it's gonna work. I really don't care what you think. Honestly, I don't. Because
And I
God is
don't even care
already.
what I
That's the
think.
only person I got to worry about is God.
I believe
I
God.
believe God.
Do you believe God? We believe God. Reverend Pat is coming right. I know she's ready
Yes.
to take it in. So Follow Reverend Pat. She has time for it. She. The good thing about Reverend Pat, I love it. She don't put herself on a timer.
Right.
She just let the Holy Spirit flow and flow like no other. So please follow Reverend Pat right after here. Have a marvelous weekend. Congratulations to Reverend Pat
Yes.
graduating. That is so amazing because she didn't let her age determine if she's gonna get her education. So we
Beautiful.
believe that God is gonna give you more and more and more and more
Absolutely.
and more. We will not be on Monday. We will not be on Monday.
Yes.
We are celebrating our dream come true. We
Yeah.
are celebrating I am a dream come true for
Mhm.
the MLK Day. So we will not be here on Monday. But everyone have a prosperous, long, enjoyable weekend, all weekend. Don't let nothing stop you for believing that you are a dream come true. Do you all minds clear?
All minds is clear. Have a good one.
I believe God. Do you believe God? We believe God. We believe God. We believe God. We believe God. We believe God.
Be a dream come true.
Amen.